Hiya boys and girls. Now then, what on earth is this beastie? Well, this one is a TVR Tamora. First one I've ever clapped eyes on or heard about or anything, which is unusual because I like the cars, but here it is. I'm sure you TVR buffs will know more about this than me. Well, this one has been sat in a bit of a collection, as they often are. A couple of Lamborghinis, 458, Ferrari and a couple of other bits. And since 2018, it's been fairly, how can we say it, put to the back of the queue and a bit unloved. So, it's demonstrating some very TVR things to do, and we'll show you those as we go around. Mileage is good. Put 4 brand new tyres on it, they're good years. No messing about there because the tyres on it were old. Car wasn't really used an awful lot before 2008 either. So hopefully you can see that. There's the yellow bands around them and everything. But you don't want to be out in one of these. You've got to be fairly, happy to accept that bad things may happen even on good tyres in one of these. These are one brutal machine. Number plate comes with the car. And in a minute, we'll fire it up. My God, it makes some noise. You have a look in here as we're walking past. So in here, we've got a TVR umbrella. Nice. Fuel filler. And tyre weld. Yep. You don't get a spare wheel in this one. Hood is fantastic condition. Really good. We'll get that up as the video goes on, because I want to take some photos for the website with the hood up as well. And we'll try and ably demonstrate that with one hand. Interior in the car is absolutely gorgeous, and it's got to be one of the best colour combinations this really has. Them seats, wow, so comfy, really nice. What a thing. As I say, roof is lovely as well, and yeah, let's get round it. Let's see. That is just a streak where I've missed with polishing, so that can wipe off. It's just starting to get to that time of evening with a bit of condensation, so if you see anything that looks mad on the paint, it's probably just a bit of polish or a bit of whatever, a bit of rubber cleaner flying about in the air. Number plate comes with this car as well. It's a 2004 car. Starts easily, it does all those good things, but it's just a couple of little TVR-y type. Yeehaw, let's cause you some bothers. Well, they're not even causing any bother, actually, so that's an absolute lie. But we'll get to them. Nothing stops you using it. Under here, of course, TVR. How do you get in the door? Look. How do we get in there? There's me there in that shine. Well, behind here, look. Under here. There you go. There's a button. Out she comes. Never opens. You've got to do it two-handed. So, there you go. Doesn't quite flick off the catch as you would want it to. So, down we go. In here. And you'll see all these crazy TVR aluminium dials. There's nothing quite like a TVR inside there, just ace really. But you just have to be also expecting, a couple of little maladies. Thing drives ace. Let's get under the bonnet while we're here. Again, two-handed job. You can't do it one-handed. So there you go. Right, you're in. So here's the engine bay. Looks pretty, sounds apps, honestly. When we kick this over in a minute, if you go, of course, because it's TVR. I'm probably doing it down a little bit much, aren't I? It's not that bad. It's pretty darn good. Sounds out of this world. Really nice. And it should do. The Speed 6 is a renowned engine for being plenty of horsepower. I can't remember what these are. They're approaching 500, I think. And it weighs about as much as a packet of John Player Specials, if anyone can remember them. So that's your under bonnet. We've been in the boot, haven't we? Where else do we go with this? There's not a lot of places to put things, is there? So that bonnet is so light, it's ridiculous. Obviously a fiberglass construction on a frame. The frame underneath looks really I wouldn't say it's really good, but it's good. There are some flaky bits of powder coat and stuff like that, but in general, you're not going to be finding problems under there. Car will be MOT before it goes anywhere anyway, so if we do find loads of trouble under there, then well, it's not your problem, is it? But it gives you something to watch while I get distressed about the whole thing. But no, where we've looked on all the weak areas, we've had a good look, and it's good, but not excellent. I think excellent would imply it came out the factory yesterday. Those pipes, wow, I think they're just as they come from TVR. This door, ace. Look, same again. Look, there you go, it just tricks you. Oh, there she goes, and now she's open. So there you go, nice little trick for you. And again, look at those seats. No wear on them or anything like that. They're just stunning. And what you can't do is smell what I'm smelling here. And the smell of this is a bit ridiculous, really, how good it smells. I'm going to show you this glove box because I've never seen a glove box like this. And if you have, come on, tell me more. Yep, of course it opens that way. Of course it does. What? Yeah, anyway, it opens that way. Handbooks are with it as well. We've got the TVR handbooks and everything else. One of the crazy TVR things it does, we've got the heater switches and everything up there. They're kind of resistor switches, and every now and again, well, more now than again, you do get a heater fault comes up on the dash, and something else as well. I'm trying to remember. It'll come up when we start it, and then we can show you. Bodywork wise, well, you're not after rust, are you? There's none of that. No rust on one of these. Stone chips, very, very minimal. Very minimal. As I say, the car hasn't had a lot of use, so you wouldn't really expect a lot of stone chips, would you? Really, if we're all honest. Like we've said before, the back window and everything is as clear as anything. Really is. It almost looks like the roof may have been replaced at some time, or the car has been stored inside all its life. Now, before we make a noise, do we make a noise first? Hard saying it. Or do we put the roof on first? Let's make a noise first. So, what can we do with you on this car? Well, if you've got to Part X something, we are going to sell the car. If you want to Part X something, go to the website, realtoyshop.com and .co.uk. And on there, you will see a part exchange form. Get your part exchange form filled in, and you can have this right brute of a muscle car, and get rid of whatever other thing you've got. Because this, let's face it, is a brute of a muscle car. That's what it is. It's an absolute weapon. No getting away from that. It's an animal. So that's your Part X side of things. If you want some finance, we can certainly have a look at that. Again, speak to Lisa or Scott in the office on the number you can see there, and we'll have a go at getting you some finance for it. These things now, they're not really making TVRs in the same way, so you're probably looking at a bit of an investment with a car like this. I know, it's crazy. Also, they're always like the Forth Road Bridge as well. I don't want to lead anyone up the garden path. With a TVR, it's a love affair. That's what it is. Think of it like the beautiful, beautiful woman who stood at the end of the bar with a Rolex on and the Gucci and all the rest of it, and she's going to be most likely need a little bit more love and entertainment than most. You get me drift. Can I say that even in these days? Probably not. Don't matter, does it? We know what we mean. These cars, they work, it's all working, everything else, but they are an affair of the love. Right, so let me in this time, thank you. What we've got here is an ignition key, obviously. What's it going to tell us is up with it today? Nothing. Well, that's nice of you, isn't it? So, nothing wrong with it today. We've got to press a button on the key. That's it, she's unimmobilised. God, are you ready for this? That's the other one. Oil code. Now, that oil temperature is not that. And we've had the temperature sensor out and all the rest of it, and yeah. So, there's something else going on. Who knows what. Let me see if I can just clear that. Because there's, oh yeah, the right hand door's open, of course it is. And that's it, you're in now. So, you can go through this. On the back of this, on the back of the wheel, around here, look. There's two buttons. I don't know if you see those. There's one there. And two other ones on the other side. But basically, you can scan through your dash there, All your P's and T's, look, your oil temperature now is saying it's -7, so we know there's something wrong with that sensor. But everything else, it's all there, look, oil temperature right off the top, look, but your pressure and everything's good. And your water temperature, it's not showing yet, but I have run the car just to give you a little blast. Sometimes when you're playing with this heater, you also get heater fault. That's exciting. Heater does work, but it just, for whatever reason, it writes on the dash. Right then, are you ready? You want to be, because this is something else, this. Dear oh dear. Are you ready? So what do you think to that? I mean, it's insanity, isn't it? Absolute insanity. I've never heard a car sound like that. I've had some good cars. And this, boys and girls, is a straight 6. I don't know if that'll even pick that up, do you? Anyway, that's your noise coming around the front. Hopefully you can hear, that's nice and quiet. Power steering on this as well, which is even more exciting because you can steer the thing, which is lovely, because we all want to do that, don't we? And again, let's get some P's and T's on there while I stick my big boot in. I think I could listen to that all day. What a machine. Once more for the kiddies. I think the neighbours are going to hate me, but hey ho. It's nice, isn't it? Nice. Very nice. And you can understand, I'm taking the mickey when I'm walking around and pulling the odd joke and stuff, but you can understand why these cars are as loved as they are. Now, putting the roof on and off, not too difficult to be fair. We're going to have this door open, which is just having a little diddle with me, and then if we just pop them forward like that, those buckets, which is just to make my life easier because I've got quite a big chapper and I'm not the smallest of chaps, and then again with that one, just so basically so I can get my arm in there, because what we're doing, this lifts up like that, they lock in place, and that gives you like a Targa configuration. And you can drive the car like that, no problem at all. Again, look at the back window. Really, 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 really clear. So, how do we put the roof on, Matt? Well, dead simple. So, we'll break that, like that. That's like that. Let's go get the roof. Come on. And plod along. Don't forget, that's where you find us. Now, dead simple. I'm going to have to do this one-handed. So, if I can do this one-handed, you can definitely do it, can't you? With both. So there's the roof, look how good that is. Good and clean. So, up we go. What you doing, Matt? What you doing? I can't see you. Right. So that front edge there just sits in the dash rail like so. So that's sat in. Then this bit comes over. So you see that? Well, pull back. So that bit there comes over, and then you just see these bars in here? See them? That's it. That's your roof on. Obviously, I've got to do the other side, and then to make it look nice, put seats back. Are you got to do that both sides? Yeah, I know, lazy beast. So there you go again, there's your arm. That's it. That now is roof on, all nice and snug, ready for, there you go, move it about, get it adjusted, ready for rainy days, which you do not want to be in, because this is a man's car, or lady's car, who appreciates, who wants nanny and driver aids, so you don't get them. So What are we going to do to have this car? Well, if you've got a Part X, you know what to do. Go to the website you see in the background there, get the Part Exchange form filled in. If you want hand with delivery, we can do that. A bit of finance, again, speak to Lisa or Scott in the office. Delivery does cost on cars, I'm afraid, with trailers and all that good stuff to manage. Car will come with a 12 months MOT. And number 3, well, get it paid for. Let's get it in your garage as quick as we can. If you need to ask your missus, ask your missus first before you give us a call, and we'll talk you through all the bits and pieces that we've got here for the car. Both keys, all that good stuff. Anything you might have liked, you know what to do, guys. It helps us and brings you the chance to see more cars. Little thumbs up, hit the button, it'll bring you more stuff like this. So that's it. I'm going to get out of here. I'm putting it away, get it back in the pig shed, and go and get some tea. Thanks for watching, boys and girls, and appreciate it as always. Catch you on the next one.